Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Dragon Age Origins with Tim. Ed, I really like the Darkest Dungeon. I've been playing that game a lot instead of this one. I really need to keep playing this one because I would like to beat this game again. So let's get started. Well, let's continue. So I'm going along. I can't untake me. So who's coming with me to the Deep Roads? I think we'll start with Shale.
Yes.
Liliana.
Indeed.
And Morrigan.
Indeed.
A heads up that I remember a little bit about this place. That's why I'm bringing this current group. In that we're going to get a new NPC when we get... Before we hit the Deep Roads, we'll be getting a new NPC. I will probably swap out Liliana for this NPC as we keep going. It occurred to me that I haven't really taken Morrigan to many places. Have I? Was she with me at Redcliffe? I think she was. I could also drop her for Sten. I believe the last time I was at Deep Roads, I took Shale, Sten, and the character we will be picking up here. Oh, we have something going on. Let's see what is on our way. Elves! Okay, the elves are fighting them here. They're gonna have to get down the barricade. Oh wow, Shale. I forgot to set up your talents. Activate that mode, and Liliana, you can start screaming. Wow, look at that thing. A shriek. Oh, they killed the elves! Did they? Looks like, well, maybe they did not. We have several, though, on their way back. Whew, that was fun. See, the game's been able to do that again. Demonic. Oh, Iker, I'm getting a text message, so I'm gonna go see who that is. And then I'll be back. Let's search the bodies really quick and see what's going on there. Small chipped, that's just basically garbage.
Very well.
8 silver, 48 copper. 14 silver. This must have been an introduction to what the elves can do, battle. Similar to the one we had when the mages first joined our cause. $8 silver, 39 copper.
It shall be done.
Single elf root. Finding the elf root makes me think that should I have purchased more elf root before I go here? I think I'll. I don't want to jinx it. The last time I thought I'd be fine, I had like 30-something elf roots, and I ended up having to leave, make more potions. I think twice, due to how difficult everything was.
Our tribe fights for you, Warden.
Thank you. Thank you, Dalish. Alright, I'm going to grab this elf root, then I'm going to quickly see who that was. And when I come back, we will be on our way to Orzammar. I will see you guys in a few seconds. Okay, it's just my friend Joe. I picked him up at Darkest Dungeon to entertain himself with as well. Since I love talking about the games I'm playing with other people that are playing them. It occurs to me that in this game, I think before this episode, I recorded myself doing a bunch of miscellaneous potion making and stuff like that. And I don't know if... I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I had to spend like another 40 minutes running around. Because I made a bunch of lyrium potions and whatnot, and I cleared out my inventory of stuff, and did a bunch of other potion making. It just, oh, it took so long to get the whole thing done. A lot of doubling back and forth, making sure everyone's equipment was... Everyone had the right gear, etc., as well. Wow, Orzammar, haven't been here in a very long time. Frostback Mountain Pass. I think we have a quest here to find someone who is avoiding a... what's it called? Dereliction of duty, I think is what it was called.
It shall be done.
Some more death root. Ah, looks like we will have a attack on our person right here. Looks like they have a mage in the background. We'll have to stop her. Fireball right away on top, right at me. I can't get a spell off. We are all clustered. Let's see if I can't run everyone in different directions. Well, I take myself out of the fight for a tiny bit. That, I must say, looks kinda cool, and was a great strategic decision on my part. Shale. You can attack this one. Liliana, you can attack this one. Sure, we'll all go after this guy and try to down one of them really quickly. Liliana, you can use some death root as well. Ooh, they have a powerful archer, and there goes chain lightning. We really shale. This is really bad. I'm gonna die the moment that I get out of this. Let's see, can I... can I sleep that person? That's good. Now they're all attacking Shale. Liliana just took a massive hit right there. Oh, and I'm attacking someone. She'll keep pounding them. Morrigan, can you just attack this guy once for me? Oh wow, that lightning bolt first got all of Liliana's stamina. But wow, we won! Wow! Aha! Nice try, BioWare, with your can't do anything about the group you see in front of you until they get to do something. Liliana, what are you using as over here? You're not using any special arrows? Okay, oh, can't use firebolts. Can't use firebolts. Because you're not using a crossbow. I think we'll just vendor those ones then. Health potion. I didn't even have to use one of those during this fight. A great sword. That's worth some silver. And we got 18 silver from that one. Nice. Is there anything over here? I don't know. Wow, I'm having flashbacks to Alderac Valley? Is that what it was called? I think that's what it was called. That was the World of Warcraft large player versus player area. The closest thing I ever got to Dark Age of Camelot in World of Warcraft. It's been a long time since I played any player versus player MMO. I've heard they had like a Camelot Unchained or something like that will be out. I haven't heard much about that recently. I did not back that. That was a Kickstarter, I think. A bunch of merchants outside of Orzammar. Awesome. Let's see what these two are doing right here first. Two gossips.
Yesterday with crazy stories about Redcliffe. You hear about that?
Something about the dead rising and killing everyone in Redcliffe. And Arlema nearly dead from some illness.
Crazy, isn't it? Sounds like the end times.
Make us regret, as if we don't have enough to worry about. Arlema would back up Terry Logain if we were right. I know he would.
You heard about all those mages in Lake Callanheart? They up and turned into a pack of demons.
No. Did the Templars kill them all, at least?
Nope, I guess they got better.
More likely working with the Darkspawn to take us over.
I don't even want to think about it.
So this is why I brought Liliana with me, because she's able to pick pockets. And I'm not going to feel bad about it. She looks great, by the way. I love this armor on her.
They need a king to decide who buys clothes? This is ridiculous.
I agree.
I imagine you have already composed a suitable ballad to commemorate the events at Redcliffe, Liliana.
Why would I do such a thing?
You have taken up your instruments once again, have you not? So to speak. A bard takes events of great import and puts them to tale.
What happened at Redcliffe was horrible. So many people died, and they were violated by unimaginable evil forces.
That was not so difficult, was it? You may wish to add music, however.
You make it sound as if you enjoyed what happened there. I can barely stomach to think of it.
But we were successful in the end. Victory without cost has little worth.
I just think of what that poor little boy went through. No, I don't want to glorify what happened there.
Then who will learn from these events? I would think on it some more, were I you.
Huh, that's interesting. I've never had these two together in higher level areas before. Not after Redcliffe. I don't think I ever did. So that's a new party banter right there.
What can I do for you?
I have a note here from your master.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Take care, sir. Before you go...
Ask away.
Oh! Before you go, we can pick your pocket? No, we can't. Excuse me. We might have something we can use. And now we will talk to you.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
You live on the surface.
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzamar's lifeline. Even if we're denied a caste, the Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
Huh. Well, take care, good sir.
Best of luck to you.
Different religions, basically. Hello, Surface Dwarf.
The Assembly is deadlocked. No one knows when they'll reopen the city.
7 silver. I don't know why they put this skill on a cooldown. It's just annoying. And nothing to steal. The way I view it is that everyone in this world, you have an extra cloth sack which contains just things you want people to take if they're good enough to take it from you. Like, there is no actual stealing, I guess, in this place. It's just how effective are you at taking that whatever is in it bag of something. And if you don't have a lot of money, then you don't want to participate in that sort of game, then you don't have that sack on you, which is why some people don't have anything, other people have some things. Before we do this, we're going to pick your pocket, and then we're going to talk to you.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armour and weaponry this side of Val Royeaux.
Previously owned?
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy it like new for much, much less?
Sure, let me take a look.
Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
I don't even understand how that works. So first off, we don't need a few things. So we won't need this great sword. Well, we won't need the chipped flawed crystal, because the small flawed crystals are better? Yeah, 10%. I'm going to hold on to the firebolts, actually. You know I'm a fan of them. I plan on actually using this on Galvin later on, maybe. I plan on using it later on, maybe? Does that even make any sense? We're holding on to those. We can sell that. I'm gonna hold on to that. Holding on to that. Looks like we... Oh, this is a good opportunity for us to see what we gained from pickpocketing so far. We gained a lyrium potion. We gained an amethyst and a green... Actually, the green stone we looted from the body, but we did gain an amethyst. That's awesome. 20 silver. We gained a fire crystals, and it looks like possibly some elf fruit from people we've pickpocketed so far. And what's he have for sale? Greater lyrium potion. I could probably use that, so we're going to purchase it. A flesh rot recipe. Ice salve, swift salve. We'll take the swift salve recipe. I don't think I ever made them before. He's selling toxin extract. That's very expensive here. We can get it cheaper someplace else. I would need some sort of distillation agent unless I want to make just basic elf root. I don't feel like doing that. Those are just okay. I'm not interested in them. Oh, the Knight Commander plate is very nice, though. A Templar. This would be good for Alistar. But it's actually too expensive. Wow, it's too expensive. We can't afford it. And weapons? I don't really see anything here that interests me. The magic staff is just garbage as well. He's selling a Quinari sword. That's an interesting thing to sell. And it's got 2 empty slots on it. Well, remember that's here for later. Have to bring Sten around and see if there's any actual. Actually, we can bring Sten right here, right now. Let's do that.
Of all
Yes.
You'll be right back, Liliana. I just want to see if anything happens here.
So, you're back, I see. What can I do for you?
Is something wrong?
No, nothing at all. Just, you know, thought I saw something.
Since you are clearly looking at me, I would say that you do see something.
Well, yes. Never you mind. Can I help you?
What do you sell here again?
Well, little of this, little of that. You know, used armor mostly. Nothing, that would really interest fine people like yourselves.
Is it refreshing or unsettling that this merchant is reluctant to show us his wares?
That is an odd attitude to have a merchant.
Well, I'm considerate of my customers' time, that's all.
What reassuring certainty.
Let me take a look.
Oh, certainly.
He's still selling it. This must belong to Sten. Let's see what happens if we purchase it. Nothing. Okay, well, we'll hold on to it. It's probably important. Okay, and now we'll get our normal party back.
Vashaden.
Indeed.
Hello. Surface dwarf.
How am I supposed to live with no crafts to sell? I'll be ruined.
As you like.
Yeah, but you had a fantastic... Well, I'm sure you had something on you. Wait, what? I have Grandmaster runes? And I don't have them in any armor. Okay, we have to go and... Oh... What do we have for equipment? Where's our weapons? Okay, we're going to want to change a few things here. Shady Thug. Nope, this is not going to be another ambush whatsoever, is it? Oh, another text. Alright. That's probably Joe again responding to a message I sent to him. Thomas the Deserter. Stealing success. We'll take a look and see what we got from that later. That might... So the runes are what I spent a lot of money on. I definitely should set them into things. Let's, Get a little preparedness done.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What is this about?
I hear you stole supplies from their... guild.
I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
Oh. No, that's not gonna happen. Shale taunts?
Reserve it.
That really works. Good. We can do this. Liliana, you can... This person. I must say, this is going pretty good. Guild supplies, frost shear, plus 10% cold damage, and a lesser ice salve.
Tell me.
Hey, Morgan. Nice, you have a spot for this too.
Your wish?
Tell me.
Nice, thank you for the elf fruit. I'm going to guess that's what it was. Oh, it wasn't. What was it then? A quartz. We must have gotten a quartz, and we got a lesser ice salve, a lesser nature salve from one of them. That's odd. I remember there having been another large battle right here somewhere, but I didn't see anything. Okay, maybe it... So, when I first arrived here, I thought, I mean, yeah, I guess it must have been the Merc fight. Okay. The bounty hunters. Oh, Orzammar. It has been a long, long time.
King Logain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Logain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Oh, why have your people retreated like this?
They hide because they are dwarves.
I would challenge any race to fare as well. Our king is dead. Endrunai Dukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago. The assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I am a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Logain.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Logain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Logain is a traitor who killed King Kaelin at Ostagar.
What? Lies and slander! King Logain will not suffer this. I will not suffer it. I'm his messenger.
Kill each other as you will, but take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
Ooh, they're all yellow. Okay. Shale, move in there. Liliana, you can move here. I'm sorry, Morgan. Liliana, you're going to use some concentrated venom. And I will just move. I'm going to try to stun their mage. Oh, we missed. Oh, wow, they're both going right after Liliana. So, Shale taunts. I'm gonna set them both on fire. Morgan, why don't you use a affliction hex on one of them? I need that one to die very quickly. He's the mage. Oops, stunned. Oh, he resisted the affliction hex. I don't see any symbol below him. Shale, we're going to imprison you. This means that Morgan's out of mana, so she's shifting into a spider. Excellent, got one of them. We'll web at this person. This group kicks ass. Pardon my language, but this is amazing. We haven't had to use any potions yet. Wow. Go us. Small clear lightning crystal. That is a huge upgrade for you as a weapon. So you were already using a lightning crystal. This actually gives plus dex and plus attack. I will not use any of these other crystals now. Wait. Now. Yep, we're going to sell the rest of them. There's no need to ever use anything else because this is an incredible weapon. She does extra 15% damage and she gains a little bit of dex and, was it attack, I think it was?
It shall be done.
Heavy plate gloves, those are just garbage.
As you say.
And he only had a spirit shard. Oh, I should have done some combat stealing. Liliana's able to do that now. Darn it, I forgot. Oh well, too late. 56 silver. We'll sell this stuff inside. Oh, and it's a good thing I had that activated. That probably made the battle a little easier.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Ah,
A trust follow, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
Thank you. It's been a long time since I've been in Orzammar. Long time. 7 silver.
Do you think they sell miniatures of these in the city? I would love to have some on my mantle.
Some of these. Do you mean dwarves? Liliana? Is that what you meant? Oh, I think she means these.
I have heard much about the halls of the Dwarven Kings, but the stories do it no justice. It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful.
I love her attitude. That is awesome. Yes, it's very grand.
And have you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet. But they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's just go.
Aw. Morgan.
I await your command.
Let's see. Nothing here. Shale.
It speaks.
It does. Never mind. Alright, so they don't have anything else to say now that we're here in Orzammar.
Show some pity for a poor old man. Show some pity for a poor old man.
Not going to feel bad about it. He had an elf root on him, or a deep mushroom. Paragon, Baymont. I believe the way it works, if I remember correctly, is that the Dwarven Paragons... I'm going to interrupt, I guess. Normally I would save lore for lore reading, but this is... I think this is important to the story here. Paragons are basically dwarves who have achieved some great... well, achievement.
It has begun.
Such as coming up with, like, I don't know, let's say liquid fire, or finding a metal that can withstand incredible blows. They become as... well, this gods is not proper, but there's something everyone looks up to. And I believe they gain their own house, which has a lot of stature and whatnot to them.
Show respect, Surfacer. You're in the Hall of Heroes, home to the best of us.
The figures are quite grand indeed.
Paragons, dwarves who achieve such greatness, they're considered ancestors even if they yet walk among us. If only we had one now. A unifier. A voice like that, there would be no dissension.
So find one.
Surfacers always assume nothing happens underground without them. Many are trying, despite our stalemate. Goodbye, Warden. I hope you're not needed.
Fair enough. But, I'd like to know if you have anything in the game sack.
I'll do it.
You do? Thank you. Paragon Lantina. A codex, explanation of the Paragons. Yep. that looked like a debugging message.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if these people say anything when I get close to them.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her. She...
Don't say that! Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Yes, Mother.
Swing the camera around, take a look at this place. I love the lava pouring right down. If I was
very beautiful, Morrigan.
Tell me something I do not know.
But you're always dressed in such rags. It suits you, I suppose. A little tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk. No, maybe velvet. Velvet is heavier, better to guard against the cold in Ferelden. Dark red velvet. Yes. With gold embroidery. It should be cut low in the front, of course. We don't want to hide your features.
Stop looking at my breasts like that. 'Tis most disturbing.
You don't think so? And if it's cut low in the front, we must put your hair up. Show off that lovely neck.
You are insane. I would sooner let Alistair dress me.
It'll be fun, I promise. We'll get some shoes too. Shoes! We could go shopping together.
Aww. Having a ladies' night out, I suppose. Did I miss anything in here? Paragon Orton, but it's probably just going to say the same exact... Oh, thing! Hello, Commission Report. What is this? New Codex. Key to the city. Nope, that was not a quest. Okay, so that means I'll be reading it later.
As you say.
I do. Yes.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. Oh, heavens.
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
The Blight is coming, and I need Orzamar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No Commons, especially in front of out... Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
Yes. You mentioned paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
I'll get going.
Yes, you should.
Jerk.
It's big.
That's what she said. I never brought Liliana here, so this is interesting that she's so talkative here. That will be the Diamond Quarter up there. This leads to
so
the...
I am led to understand that the sister is a follower of this Maker.
Am I the sister? Oh, that's so cute. It's like you're my big brother. Or sister. Or whatever.
I am a creature of stone. I rather doubt that we would be related in any shape or form.
Oh, I didn't mean literally. Don't you think that people can be related in spirit?
I notice that humans tend to believe in a great number of things that are not true, even when given evidence to the contrary.
Believing in things when there is no proof is what faith is all about, Shale.
Believing in things when there is no proof is what gullibility is all about.
So I am gullible now.
I take it we are no longer sisters in spirit.
As you like.
Shall be done.
On Dwarven Proprietary.
It's done.
Well, we're going to do a little bit of exploring down here in this direction. But then I think I'm going to stop the recording and go back to camp so I can put runes into different pieces of armor. I'm sorry, weapons.
We are honored to serve you, Grey Warden.
Thank you. You can keep what's in the game bag. Janar Armorers. That sounds like a place we should probably visit. I see a wall carving. That's going to be a codex entry and 50 experience points. Speaking of experience points, how close are we to leveling?
Where to now?
Nowhere near it.
Here I am.
Oh, that's so cute! Life at Orzammar. It's a whole caste system, and house-related, blood-related, and etc., but yet their kings are decided by an assembly.
Welcome to Janar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail? At Janar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
Ooh! Are you part of the Smith caste?
Aye, for 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a fall and tacet, which were integrated into the cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face, you're not a smith yourself.
No, I'm not, but I'd like to see what's in your store anyway.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Cool. So first thing, I'm gonna not gonna sell that in case Sten actually wants that. We're gonna get rid of all of Shale's other weapons. We won't need these. Let's see, we have... Wait. What? Shale? Did I have it the whole time and never noticed? We have a large clear lightning crystal. When did we get that? Have we had this the whole time? Wow, well, there's no reason not to take it, so sure. So unless we find now other clear crystals, everything else is junk.
A Trust Valar, stranger. Here for armor or conversation?
Armor.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
So what I just said is not necessarily true. These grant Shale fire and cold resistance as well, but I'm still, in this case, spirit resistance. I'm still going to sell them. Mostly because it's quite a pain in combat to change armor. I have a bad enough habit as... Ooh, nice, we got 10 silver ring from someone. It's tough enough as it is to remember to use all the bombs that I have. Quartz. Hold on to all that stuff. Oh, I should have looked to see what he had for sale.
A Trust Valar, stranger. Here for armor or conversation?
Do you know anything about what's happening with the king?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harriman's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
I thought the expression was, let's see if I can get it correctly. Ask not an elf for advice, for they will say both yes and no. Is that from the Lord of the Rings? Not the movie, but the book? Okay, so he's not recommending either person. That's fair enough. And he's not going to get involved because it would be collusion, which is probably a good idea for a clerk to not get involved in something like that. Or rather, a merchant.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
So I'm getting a little low on money, but I'd still like to see what they have for sale. So let's see. Nothing there I'm interested in. High tier weapons, though. But no empty slots. Ooh, the rock knocker's nice, but 11 gold, so no thank you. 2 armor. Lots of fatigue. Massive armored. Wow, look at that. That's an awesome suit. Oh, it's Dragon Bone. This is all the highest level equipment. And this is the stuff I sold him. Decent shield as well. Nothing else I'm interested in. Oh. $22 silver. Ah, that wasn't bad. We could use money so badly. We should be leading with Liliana. As long as we have her in here, and this is a city, we want to take advantage of the fact that she can pick people's pockets. That's why I dumped all those points here. Well, why did the game save like that? I want to save it again, just in case trouble happens. We have a quest giver up here.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness.
It's done.
Mothers, keep him safe. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
So this is some kind of shrine.
I don't know that word. This is a section of stone kept bare to receive our prayers. The stone gave rise to our people, and it is where their spirits return in death.
What were you praying for?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
Your son is missing.
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Oh, he's probably dead. Did anyone go after him?
The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by dark spawn that way.
Fair enough. We shouldn't abandon him. I'll look for him if you want. Odds are I'm going there in that direction anyway.
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden. That's what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
A mother's hope. Oh, we should be leading with you. Hello, commoner. Thank you for the elf root and or deep mushroom.
It's about time the dark spawn started attacking the surface. They bothered us for far too long.
I'll do it.
8 silver.
On my way.
Hello, Legnar.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Oh, hey. Yeah, your allegiance to this Balin is clear. Why?
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
Let me see what you have in your store.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
What is he selling? No weapons I'm interested in. Shadow of the Empire. Wow, that's very nice. That would probably look great on Liliana. I mean, like, that's awesome equipment for her. Where is she? What would she gain? She'd gain extra armor with this. She'd lose 2 armor and some spirit resistance, but she'd free up a lot of fatigue. Yeah, this is fantastic for her. Wow. Unfortunately, I can't afford it. It's 20 gold, so we'll have to come back for that. A gift for 3 gold. Oh, these are all gifts. Wow, okay. We'll have to come back here when we're done with this area. I don't think I picked up anything I can sell him in the tiny bit of pickpocketing I've done. Nope. Let's talk to him a little bit more.
Like to buy something, I hope. I want that surface wealth coming back to us, Balin's ascension willing.
So, you approve of this chaos, then?
Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change.
Oh, that's fair enough. But a blight is coming. Orzammar can't be divided.
Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn. There will be topsiders left for trade. There's no end to you.
Alright, well, take care then.
Your surface gold can come back any time.
I don't know if I like being
Tell me.
being referred to as a walking wallet. Thank you. What did we get from this guy? I'm actually very curious about that. We gained a lesser health poultice. We'll take it. It's a health poultice that me as a mage could probably use. Hello, Brother Burkel. A dwarf member of... Wow, you're a follower of the Maker, then.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
Ah, may his divine spirit always light your way.
Ah, it's a great pleasure to meet a fellow believer. I'm Brother Burkel of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Oh, don't the dwarves worship their ancestors or something?
There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers.
Whose permission do you need to open a chantry?
The Shaperate controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
The Shaper of Memories.
The Shaper of Memories controls the Shaperate, Orzammar's record system. Like the Chantry's historians, but more thorough. They track the births and lineage of every dwarf born in the city, every property sale, death in battle, marriage, or divorce.
So they can trace anything that's happened based on the Shaperate, and they can probably erase any history of it as well. What's the word called? Revisionist? Do you want me to talk to him for you?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Nice. Hello, hidden wall carving. The casts. Oh, I get a giggle. I guess what? Did I poke her by clicking on her? I guess so. Okay, I'm going to compress some files now, and when we come back, I guess we'll go to Dust Town. Wow, it's been a long time. We'll see what's in there. Everyone, I will be back in a few seconds.